And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Darkest Dungeon. Today, the wolves are at the door. The Hamlet is being raided. Brigand raiding party is descending on the Hamlet. So we could technically skip that. We could go do something else and ignore the raid. But if we do that, then the raid is going to destroy 3 of our upgrades. We've mostly focused on upgrades for things we want, which means it's going to be destroying some of those very expensive upgrades of the things we want, statistically speaking. So we should probably respond to this. If we respond to this and fail, the likely result is that we just lose the heroes that go in. It is a short quest, so I'm not necessarily expecting the most dangerous responses. On the other hand, slightly spoiling how the boss battle here goes. The boss is mostly going to be in rank 3. We need to bring the boss down when we get to him. So I should probably bring a team capable of doing that. So I'm thinking we're going to be taking the Arbalist. Arbalist is good for shooting into rank 4. Rank 3, rank 4. Very targeted shooting into those ranks. If we get someone to mark, that would combo real well. Do I have a marker? That's a D stealth. That's not a mark. You've got synergy with mark, but that pistol shot, but that's probably not what we want. I think we want to keep Reginald and Dismas out of this. So I might be actually dipping into the rank 4s here to go into this battle, meaning they'll be a bit stressed going in. If we're going to do that, I'm a little tempted to bring in you, so we can either de-stress with Inspiring Tune or Battle Ballad for, well, mostly Battle Ballad for accuracy and speed on everyone else. So we get to go first. So that would be a thought process. We probably want to bring in someone to do Target Whistle. That wouldn't be too bad. They're not too worried about de-stressing on you. Dodge wouldn't be too good, so that would be the argument against using you. You have a mark for death. So that's probably actually the best mark. Lowers protection, marks the target so the Arbalist could hit him hard. And then we have Flashbang. And if we're having you up front, we could do uppercuts. So we do Flashbang uppercut, trying to keep the enemy team stunned, locked down. That makes sense there. Let's think about that. And then we could do something like you. I suppose the problem, you would be good for defending because we'd get a lot of protection. The problem if we run that is then you would have to be the one doing the healing, which means whenever you're healing, we're not damaging as well. Would be the problem with that combo. Now, you only have the way to mark yourself. Yeah, you only have a way to mark yourself. Could bring you in as the healer. That'd be adding more bleeds to the bleed pool. The alternative is to bring in one of the, well, neither of these guys really want to be in the front, and they're not going to be very useful for attacking the intended target. Or could leave you behind, bring in an occultist, bring in you. Yeah, let's sacrifice accuracy. Let's go for the defensive team. We're bringing a bunch of underleveled people in, so we're going to run into a problem of we're not necessarily the Whole or Nothing is the team name. Okay. We're not necessarily going to be as accurate, but we're going to try to compensate by trying to keep our guys stable. So you're going for heal with the bleed. Hopefully we don't bleed ourselves too much. You're level 4, so you can't upgrade that. I think that's the combo we run on you. I think that's the combo we run on you. Defender 4. There is an argument, especially if we're going for damage, to amp your damage hard and your heal, because probably if we're in a situation where we're not, except for the boss, where we're just going to be wanting to snipe the boss down hard and fast. I think we're not too worried. Right, because we're on this team. We've got, you've got a stun, you've got a stone. You're not close enough to do Hands from the Abyss, although we can maybe rearrange to make that the case. That works from 3, that works from 3. Uppercut doesn't work from 3. Although Flashbang works from 3. Right, so we can't Flashbang first, but we can Hands from the Abyss into first. Okay, so let's think about that combo. We're running that combo. Let's try to make sure the only level 5 in the party is ready, because a lot's going to be waiting on them. So we want to amp Sniper Shot to 5. We're going to get their heal to 5. We're going to pass up more on the Bola. We're probably not going to have them focusing on the front line. And Rallying Flare we're not going to worry too much about. That's their D-stealth, but... And we might run into guys who are stealth in this quest as well. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. These guys, obviously, we can't get them above 4. All their stuff is already upgraded to 4. Except for Hands from the Abyss. Oh, I should get Hands from the Abyss up to 4. I'm going to use it. We should amp it. For accuracy and the stun chance. If I'm going to do Uppercut, I probably should upgrade that as well. Where are we putting you in the team? We're putting you in... No, I was thinking about swapping the 2, right? So if we swap the 2... although maybe we're not doing Uppercut from that position then. Yeah, maybe we're not upcutting from that position. Finish and Flashbang, everything else is up to 4 except for Collect Bounty. Should probably do Collect Bounty as well. Once they're marked, getting extra damage versus the marked target would not be bad. And then I'm less worried about upgrading. Finish him if I've got Collect Bounty upgraded. Although Collect Bounty can hit 3, I think the boss is going to be in 3, so we'll run that. Okay. And we want to upgrade their equipment, least to a common 3. Again, I think the Arbalist is going to be the one who's going to be trying to do the killing. I don't have enough to actually go up into the tier on the Arbalist, so we gotta be at 4 on the Arbalist. Okay. I don't have any of the cost decreases, so the 4s are going to be pretty expensive to take. Widespread. So there may be an argument here. We're going with the underleveled team. Maybe don't maximize their equipment, because the expectation here is we care more about the town than we care about the team, which is probably not wrong. So I think we got the team set up. Really the only one that's upgraded pretty heavily is the Arbalist. Everyone else is running basically 1 rank lower than that. But I think that's what we're going to roll into. So let's prep for the provision for the fight. This is a short quest. We'll go with a full stack of food. I'm going to take all the bandages. We've gotten a way to clear bleeds, and we've got a person whose main heal ability is bleeding us. It's a short quest. I'm going to take a shovel. I'm going to take a key. We might not need the shovel. It's our own Hamlet after all, but the key, there may be side chests where you can key stuff. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to go in with. Hopefully that's enough. Varuf has rallied his men, pushed through the brigand hordes, defeat him, and restore some semblance of safety to the hamlet. That's a general summary of the quest. Left or right? Let's go right. Oh, I forgot to bring torches. It may have been a mistake. Especially with the potential to be two hands from the abyss. Okay. The first fight's not going too bad. This is also a pretty short dungeon, if my understanding of the size of the dungeon is correct. Let's de-stealth the stealth guy.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Decimated.
Here we go. Both those leaguers dealt with. I'm gonna bring the cutthroats down. I'm gonna have you go for a heal instead of trying to kill someone.
Obliterated.
Okay, I'm gonna gamble another heal, and then we'll down the arbalist. It's gonna be less of a gamble because the arbalist won the initiative there. There we go. Bring him down.
Annihilated.
Ooh, and a torch. That'll actually be
Foolish
convenient.
horrors. Brought
No,
low
good thing I
and
did bring a
driven
shovel.
into the mud.
They've needed to bring more shovels in hindsight. So we know where the boss is, and that's revealed most of the stuff. We've only got one torch, so we're gonna be running to the end. Is basically what we're gonna do. So we hopefully arrive there with some decent light intact. Ah. Raving Madman being successful with dodging. De-stealth the Fusilier. In this case, Huntsman. I target the wrong guy. I'm gonna target the wrong guy, that. Okay, well, then we're not going for him. Do I hands from the abyss? Yeah, I'm gonna run a bit of the torch down for the Hands of the Abyss.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Nope, he resists the stun.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
At this point, we'll stun the hunter. Put him well out of position as well. Bring the madman down.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I want you to go for a heal. Another tank, 15. That's a good heal. So even if we were to bleed ourselves with that, that wouldn't be too bad. Okay, so they're both got the stun debuff, so we want to be focusing on damage this turn or healing. Heal yourself. Go for the stun. No, that wasn't quite ideal. Could be worse. You go for a stun. Get close here. Well, the hunter. Hit the hunter. They're still stunned, so go for the one that gets bonus damage versus stunned. 30% bonus damage versus stunned. Decent possibility of a kill if it hits.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Well struck.
Getting pretty good luck on the heals. Okay, finish him off. Ooh, no connection. There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Convenient torch. We're gonna have a hallway battle, and then after that we will be right outside the boss room.
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
Successful stun. Maybe try to bring the guy down and stunned. Darn, missed. That's the one problem with bringing tier 4 heroes into a tier 6 quest. Did that de-stealth him? Yes. Okay, so we now target 4th.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Did that bring him so close I couldn't hit him in the Arbalist? That's the question. We're about to find out, I suppose. Well, I can remove him with the stun anyway. We'll go with the stun there. Hope you don't get pushed to position 1. There we go. There we go.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Ooh, low roll on the heal. No, lower roll on the hill. Max heal, no bleed, nice. Oops. I wasn't hoping to kill him.
The sharpened blade. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, that's what we brought the food for, and this is the boss. May we be successful. Mark him. Ooh, stun removes the guard. That was not desired. Let's try to go for a stun.
Such a terrible assault cannot be.
That was the whole point of trying to do the defend. Brought him to death's door. Not necessarily, if we have good initiative, not necessarily a problem. Okay, try to heal yourself. Don't roll 0. Much better.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Okay, let's clear the bleed using our bandage. Yeah, no dice hitting the boss.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay, that went reasonable. Could be better. Rolled a 1! That could have definitely been better. Yeah, defend the healer. I know the bomb's on you, but you want the protection buff from the defend, and the healer needs the protection as well. Okay, use that bandage. Go for the boss. Boss has got 23.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Oh, the mark's down. That's why I'm not doing so much damage. Oh, he's refusing the heal. Well, it's gonna make that tight. We need to bring the boss down this turn.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
There we go.
As victories mount,
Debuff skill, move
so
skill,
too will
maximum HP points.
resistance.
Not necessarily the combo we're using, but I can definitely see that having a use case. We're gonna continue adventuring. Cure you of bleed. It says there's nothing in. Well, actually, that's because we haven't scouted that room. I think that's a treasure room. I'm gonna risk going to the treasure room. We're gonna take a lot of things going wrong coming through the middle here.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable
Oops.
purpose.
Apparently I didn't care about my cultist enough. Did not realize that was going to damage
Is
me.
Power.
Um,
Unleash it.
Nope, we're gonna leave. I already got one hero killed trying to get through these obstacles. Go explore resistant material things. Okay.
The degeneracy of the Hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
That was a screw up on my part. I should have just called it at the end there. I think we probably do want to go weapons up to 5. Go weapons up to 5.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Could go with another healer, so we'll take the Vestal.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
What do we got for quests? We do have some low-level quests. We got a short scout, a long exterminate, and a long exterminate. Oh, and yeah, that team's going on the bench. Speed debuff skill chance for the Antiquarian. I think we're gonna go try to level the Antiquarian and our Vestal up. So let's get our people stressed to Kingdom Come back in some facilities. Well, actually, I only have to get 2 of them in the facilities, so let's get them in. Oh, you will only go to the brothel. Okay. Itch more billows. Oh dear. Oh, and you could do with some stress relief as well. Can we get you? Yeah, let's get you in the place healing. Okay. Now, our level 0s can't pick anything up. Although I should probably decide what skills we want them to take, right? So Nervous Stab is probably what we're going to start with. I don't need the D-Stealth yet. Accuracy debuff. Very weak heal, but I suppose we could pick it up. Yeah, I think we'll swap. Actually, no. Keep down, get down makes sense because that's move back. So that's going to help us put the party back in order if we get out of order. But yeah, let's take you in here. I think we're going to want flash powders later, but for the moment we'll take fortifying vapors. I think that's beneficial, more beneficial right now than invigorating vapors. Being able to get that one of one heal is better than none. And then back to the guild. Sort the vessel out as well. We're gonna have you mostly in the back because we've got a bunch of front heroes that we're gonna bring along. And the default loadout that she started with was the frontline skills and not the backline skills. Good old chop, purge, intimidate, solemnity. Let's get those leveled up. Oh, and we're fully maxed out here at the guild, so it's min price for these. And then we want to upgrade you. Whip, bile, self-heal. You might as well take the equipment upgrades for you. Okay, so we're going to take these guys in for a training mission. And to pick up some money and long quests. They should... Level 0 should level up. We should have the ability to pick up a decent amount of food. Do you want the Vestal in 4th or in 3rd? Everything you do, you can do from everywhere. Whereas you were a little bit more picky. Yeah, you're a little bit more picky. Probably want you in the back. Decrease the likelihood you get pushed a lot farther forward. I mean, these guys really want to be forward. You want to be in 2nd or 3rd because Beast Bile and Manacles can be done from 2nd, 3rd. Yeah, I think that's our combo. This is the quest we're going to go into, so we're going to provision for a long quest, low-level quest in the Veld. So this is a long quest, so I want all the food. Give me all the food. And probably 3 stacks of torches. We'll go like 3 shovels. Now make them 4 shovels. I'm gonna take extra key. Want like a stack of anti-venom. Couple bandages. We already have an herb. I'll grab an extra herb. I think we'll call that good. Yeah, we'll go into that. Beast and corrupted human alike inhabit these failing groves.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay. We got one option, we go forward.
Executed with impunity. The match
Enemy
is
team
struck.
stunned.
A blazing star is born.
Okay, he's stunned again. So the advantage of stunning them all in the first turn was they didn't get to attack in the first turn, effectively. Probably a bit late to prevent that bleed, but we can do a little bit of heal there.
Back to the pit.
And we're not really in a rush to go to the enemy team. We'll have the leper bring him down. Actually, we'll have you try to bring him down.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Some minor antiques. That's partially what we're coming in for, is the loot. Yes, stress the people who can do the stress heals. That's lovely. Let's go for a protect me. Resist to the stun. A level stun for you. Now, part of that was the buff from Protect Me, so that was 4% extra dodge. You had more protection even if you did get hit. All of the heroes and the lower accuracy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. A death by inches.
Again, the two guys up front are basically my damage dealers here, because they're the only ones with high level, so they're the only ones that are accurate and do decent damage. Okay, so this is an obvious situation for get down. The front line is back up front.
That cuts on its own.
just go for the swing.
Obliterated. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Take the amulet. You can actually just slap the amulet on one of you right away. There we go. I'm not sure how much I need the portrait for. A little bit more useful to get out of the holy water, so take the holy water. How's the dungeon shaped? Yeah, we'd like to get a little bit deeper into the dungeon, I think, before we take the campfire. Yeah, we don't want to benefit at the end of him, so we're just passing that. Here is we throw a key into it.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We do probably want to build up a little bit more deeds. Let's drop the holy water then. Take the deeds. I think we'll go to that room and the camp in that room.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Just key on that. Strip food, grab the architect. Can loot the rest. There we go. So we're out of keys, which is a little bit of a shame. Probably should have brought more keys. Okay, we've already defense buffed him, so even though he's marked, they're going to mark both of them. Okay, that's a little bit less useful. Ah. You're not likely to bring him down in one swing. I'd rather have the dog down. Down the dog. You have bonus versus run the marked, so we're gonna get hit pretty hard. Well, I would have expected that to have been worse.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Let's go for Protect Me on you. And they both got the production buffs. Almost.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Decimated.
So that's one way to confirm the stun is sticking. I did the wrong move. I meant to do the one that removes all the corpses. Yeah, didn't play him. Okay. This time to the one that gets all the corpses. There we go.
Confidence surges as the enemy
dealt with.
crumbles.
Yeah, we'll accept that we don't have those deeds. Work reinforced. That's either good or bad. Okay, so that locked in scouting chance here, so that's not too bad. Okay, surprise, it's useful.
Inspiration and improvement. Another one falls.
Would have liked to get the blight damage, but we didn't. Nope, Madman dodged. Say you need a bandage, but you really don't. Madman being dodgy.
The light, the promise of safety.
Just keep swinging at the Madman, keep missing. You take one of the dogs out.
Another abomination. Cleansed.
I love how the leper is proven to be the one that's actually accurate here.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
There we go.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, dealt with. We don't have space for that food, so we'll actually feed it to our people.
Nonetheless.
Money, tank the antique. One more room and we'll camp.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. The way is lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Impressive.
Scratch one more enemy. My poor Vestals. An Oler stress. We're going to be hitting 100 stress, I suspect. Unless we get real lucky with the long rest here. We've got the right skills to get rid of most of it. Okay, one stress caster dealt with.
Surgical precision.
Yes, heal 4 stress. That's going to do more than 6 stress, I suspect. Courageous.
A moment of
The night is
valor
black, yes, but the
shines
fire
brightest
burns
against
bright.
the backdrop of despair.
We'll see if that actually holds, though. If we can actually make it to the rest, we'll be fine. There we go. Problem dealt with.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, we may get ambush because I don't have any abilities to guarantee no ambush. I don't know if this is per this rest or for the entire dungeon. Hold off in case it's the entire dungeon. Go pray. Provide a accuracy dodge buff to you. Reduce your stress. There we go.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
It was unlocked, but trapped. Get the blight spreading on the enemy. Okay, killed that bone rabble. Killed that bone rabble.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Play the opposition.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So you direct attacks onto a person who can deal with stress. Now we're gonna bile our way through this.
Precision and power.
Next, does no damage, does no stun. Shame. Get rid of the dog, please. Nope, we missed the dog. Dog's reasonably dodgy, though. That's probably what went on there.
Mortality clarified in a single strike. Masterfully executed.
If we had a person with riposte, that would come a lot better with Protect Me, but well, we don't really need it. The Leper's still doing good work. Okay, you go for the stun. You go for the team-wide heal. 1 hit point's not a lot, but it's more than none. Clear all the corpses. Okay, it's dead on the next turn. Regardless of what I do.
Soothed. Sedated.
Yep, I didn't screw up. He's gonna take his turn in time. There we go.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Valuable antique. Emerald better than jade. Another pile of treasure is probably better than the 1 torch, so I'll abandon a torch.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. Vigor is restored.
Bit of a shame that they got stunned, but that's fine. Okay, you're gonna take 3 damage, you only have 2 hit points, you're dead. You're gonna take 3 damage, you only have 5. Let's take a swing at you. Did more than I needed to. Might as well go for the self heal. Mostly the stress heal. fire stands with you. Fear not the black. Nice. Bonus stress heal. Heal the team. Enemy dead. Rare trinket at that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. A fortune waiting to be spent.
Scouting results. This can reveal whether or not we actually have to go to these rooms. And we have to go to both these rooms. So we'll go short way first. Yeah, I think we'll pass the crests. Stun the marker. Groping swing, or groping swipe, and harmless swipe. Okay, it's not dead. We just hit him with the blight. That's what I want. Okay. Best still doing work. Give me protect me. Okay, so that one's dead on its next. And it's its turn and it's dead. There we go.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Eat those 3 bits of food. Take the antique. Take the ruby. I'll apply the buff from the holy water. Don't have the space to take the shovel? Yeah, don't have the space to take the shovel. Scratch one enemy. Okay, so I think he's dead on his next. We'll double check that. Yeah, 3 damage, he's got 2 left, so he's dead on his next.
Soothed. Sedated.
Scratch another enemy. I think they're both dead on their turn. This one of them probably dies, yes. Yeah, you're dead on your turn, so we'll go for the heal. We'll go for a heal.
The blood quickens. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Good trait, not bad. Okay, there we go. Beats out of her way. Pack contains loot.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, we're gonna go for the bow. Stun's probably better from a damage mitigation standpoint. We're so healthy, I'm just not worried about getting hit at the moment. Okay, so he won't be able to act before he's dead. Or kill them, that one's not allowed to act. It's just the Hound at this point. So we're gonna roll off to see if the Hound goes first. Fire stands with you, fear not the black. We beat the initiative against the wolf. The wolf is stunned, so the wolf's not gonna get his turn. We're just gonna go for the blow brings down anyway, because we don't need any healing.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We definitely had the resistance early in the episode. Let's go for stun on the artillery. Stun connects on artillery. Sadly, I can't get my stun to hit the fourth line. We'll just go for raw damage to the fourth.
Well,
Yeah, that's a good damage. I don't have to bring it down, of course, but better than nothing. Okay, you do protect me. To get the enemy nice and truly focused. Yes, marked the marked guy. No, I should go for the heal. Yeah, the protect me is making him really tanky, but we still are gonna get hit with those hits. Okay, you bring that one down. Scratch one enemy. Okay, frontal artillery is dead. Now, hope to get a 6. Did not get a 6.
The ground quakes. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Nothing of value inside. Shame. We had to come into the room to do the fight anyway. I'm gonna get back to where we're exploring new territory, and then we'll camp there. And then we can avoid any more backtracking from then on.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Okay, so it is per camp. We can't select other people over here. Okay. Let's dump the bandage then. I was gonna try to feed all the food to the characters and take it instead of the food, but that'll be fine.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Oh, shame. We got ambushed. Just immediate party shuffle, although that's a really minor shuffle. Get down. So I think we're prevented from doing torches. We're not prevented from actually raising the light. We have it up to 6
Eradicated.
from the Vestal's attack.
Annihilated.
Interestingly, go for a self-heal. Fire stands with you. Fear not the black. And the last one dies from the blight. There comes our light back. I think we'll drop the shovel. Oh, should have ate the food. Then drop the shovel. Yeah, it'll be fine. We don't need that many shovels. At this point, we're running through the dungeon, we're not gonna need it. I don't have the right thing. This is bandage to interact with, so we're just gonna heal it up.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
This is a little bit of a long episode. Probably shouldn't have done a long quest after a boss battle, but we did. This is bandages to interact with again. I'm just gonna yellow it. We are looking for one more room battle. So one of these 3 rooms has a room battle in it. Shame the stun didn't connect. Ah, too short. Okay. So just the Fusilier in the back. Go for the heal, even though you don't need it. And then let's have you clear all the corpses, so we can easily deal with him. He comes around to the leper. So you go for the stun. Or that'll come, that'll work. I think we can do without the torch at this point. Start stacking the miner as well. Guess maybe the last fight. 3 rooms left, so it'd have to be a fight in one of the other 2. If it's not this one. No luck on the stun. You get the stun off. There we go. Rend for the old gods.
A powerful blow.
Okay, so that cultist, the next time he goes, dies. So you don't have to worry about him. Okay, their turn. Neither of them are going to get to go. You really don't need that heal, so go for the Blight. Which kills the one that was going to auto-die, but that's fine. Okay, so get you 2 damage to you, you'll die, but I'd rather have you do the heal.
Soothed. Sedated.
There we go. One of the back's dead. Go for the self-heal. 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 The fight ends as soon as it's their turn, as you see right there. It's like, yep, I know this fight's ending. It ends at a very specific time, and when it does, it's over. Let's put the dodge stone on you. And yeah, I think we leave the rest of that behind. Oops. Here we go.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
So that was not the last room bell. We've worked that out. That's why we hadn't thrown the food out earlier.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
50-50. Not the room battle, so we know it's in the last room. We're gonna gamble that it's not the corpse. Lighted instead. Don't have anti-venom, so I can't treat that.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Last room, and by definition, last fight. Go for the stun. Do defend me. Redirect the attack onto our better defender. Yeah, no connection. There's the protect me working out. Do not spare as the black demons my power grows, says the person who's the most stressed in the party.
A devastating blow.
Okay, only one left. This is the last fight, so we don't, other than stress healing, we don't care. Let's bring him down.
A singular strike.
You're going to be more valuable than the torches. Food's worth more than nothing. We are going to continue and see what we can get out of that chest. There we go. Quest complete.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
That should be quite a profitable escapade out into the Veld. Ooh, nearly 30,000 from a level 1 quest. That's antiquarian for you.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
You didn't get any disease. You got known cheats. You don't know how to gamble. That's fine. You should probably go rest. Will not pray or flagellate. Okay, so yeah, we need to use the stress for you, and that's probably going to the gambling hole. Take the gamble of gambling. And then the rest of them hit tier 3, so they won't do the low-level quests. So we're going to take a week off for the Vestal, before we're doing the low-level stuff. Take the week off at least so the Vestal can recover. And you got rabies. Accuracy for damage. I'm probably willing to trade accuracy for damage, honestly. So I think it's time for a part break. Sort by level. Running a little low on people who can do veteran level quests. Would like to still trigger veteran level bosses. We haven't fought the 2 in the Cove. We've only fought 1 in the Warrens. On the other hand, we're not actually well positioned to do either of those. So I guess we're going to go be doing a champion level quest. We'll be taking some level 5s into the dungeon. Maybe into the Weld. I think if we go into this medium Weld, gather those 3 medicines, we'll actually trigger a champion level boss to show up. Yeah, that'll be for next time. Watching on YouTube, we'll have another part up for you tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. This was a longer part than normal, so I'm definitely going to need to go take a break, get upstairs, like, sip some tea, but we'll be probably back within 3 minutes. So until the next part, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.